Hey guys, Caller here, bringing you the ACE matchup of Air Force ACE versus Hanbit Stars played yesterday, June 6th, and this is July 6th, and this is between none other than Boxer and Free, and I am very, very excited about this game. I won't be doing the rest of the series, so basically people have been just PMing me with requests to do this video, and certainly I actually, before they even PM'd me, I knew that I wanted to do this the moment I saw this was out. Free actually is not playing poorly nowadays. He is he is sort of the one-star player on Hanbit Stars, and really, he defeated Flash a few weeks ago. Flash hasn't been playing, of course, on top of his game 100%, but certainly Flash is still Flash. So Boxer definitely has a difficult battle for him. This map is Othello, Boxer in red at the 10 o'clock, and Free in brown at the 5 o'clock, and Boxer looks like he's whispering to himself here. The commentators are also noticing that, the Korean commentators. He's just talking to himself about what he wants to do against Free, just perhaps helping himself focus. And Othello is a little bit of a Terran-biased map, actually. We're still seeing Boxer just mumbling to himself. Very interesting. It is a little bit biased. I think it's something like 14-9 Terran versus Protoss. I think mainly because of the cliffs around the map, around all the expansions, where Terran could really take advantage of that. And Boxer looks like he's going to be walling in here, going to be building that supply depot and the barracks and preventing the probe from getting into scout. And it could be that Boxer is going for some kind of fast rush build here. That will be my assumption, but of course it could just be to confuse Free a bit. Now, yeah, Free has actually beaten Flash in the last time they met. It was the ACE matchup of KTF versus Hanbit Stars, and that was actually a very impressive game. He made a very good timing attack that caught Flash off guard when Flash was trying to come out. Free is a pretty temperamental player. He can be very strong at times and just pretty weak at other times. Not very stable like some other players are. He's 52% against Terran. Boxer's weakest lineup, of course, is against Protoss, 47%. But he did manage to beat Shuttle a few days ago in that sweep by Air Force ACE over STX, and that was a very, very impressive game. You should check that out. Boxer versus Shuttle. It's in my account. Just playing very well on the map Coliseum, and basically just out-microing and also out-macroing Shuttle, going for very, very just aggressive attacks and aggressive pushes around the map, and managing to take out Shuttle's main base 20 minutes before Shuttle actually lost. Shuttle hung in there for another 20 minutes, which I guess is to his credit, or perhaps just showing that Boxer isn't perhaps at the top of his form. Well, of course he's not at the top of his form, but still far away from it. I think he would have been able to close it out had he been the Boxer of, say, 3 years ago. He would have been able to close it out immediately afterwards. But that's okay. Boxer now sending out a scout. Looks like he's going to be going for early factory here, getting the refinery down, and it seems that Free has also put a Zealot on his ramp to block any roving SCV scout. He has not sent out a probe of his own, and he won't be able to get into Boxer's base now. We'll see if Free's deciding to do something tricky himself also. First factory out for Boxer. We'll see if he decides to plant a second factory right now. And Free could be going for some kind of one-tech DT drop or some kind of build like that. We'll have to see. Of course, that is a very good counter against Terran fast expands, which he could be expecting Boxer to do on this map. And here comes Boxer with a scout. He's going to get there second. And those are some lovely portraits of Boxer there. Slayer's Boxer, 27 years old right now, and still kicking. Robotics facility going up for Free, so fast robo facility, and we'll see if he decides to go for Reavers, or probably he's going to go for Reavers, actually. I don't see any sort of Templar tech going up, so he's going to be going for a Reaver harass here. And Boxer looks like he was building something on his ledge, just making sure that nothing snuck up there. There is Boxer. Actually, he's building his command center there, so he is going to be going one factory into command center. Very standard Terran versus Protoss build here. Not going for any kind of early rush like I suspected he was going to do. And looks like Free definitely is going to be committing towards the rush. No range upgrade at his cybernetics core, so here comes the robotics support base. So very fast Reaver drop. Of course, this is also quite effective against a Terran fast expand, but Boxer has done what's correct here. He's built his engineering bay right after his command center, and this will allow him a couple of turrets. So it is going to be a micro battle, though. It's also going to come down a little bit to luck, whether Free can find an opening in Boxer's turret lines, and whether Boxer, of course, can establish a good enough line. And it will come down to a couple other things, maybe whether some certain scarabs explode or not next to SCVs often decides on these games. And Boxer, of course, needs to control his tanks very well to pick off this Reaver, but this is the one thing that Boxer has going for him is the fact that Free is at cross positions, diagonal cross positions. It'll take a little bit longer for him to get there, and looks like Free, very nicely there, stopping the scout before he gets an eyeful of this shuttle coming up. And Boxer is in the dark right now about what tech he's going. I think he definitely suspects some sort of tech build here. Of course, given the fact that Free has not made any indication he's expanding. So Boxer now building turrets around his base. He's going to need these turrets. He doesn't know whether it's DTs coming though, or Shuttle Reaver, and this could be a little bit bad for him because he's had to divide his turrets between the front of his base for DTs and the back of his base for shuttles. And here Free comes, 2 Zealots and 1 Reaver in that shuttle. And this could be very, very interesting. By the way, if you guys haven't seen them yet, check out my triple commentary with Diggity and Klazart on the Volatech account of Lomo versus Flash in the MSL round of 8. A very, very exciting best of 5 series there. And also check Volatech out for July versus Backhole. I didn't get a chance to do it because the schedule arrangement was just too difficult over July 4th, but it was definitely an amazing series also. You should definitely check that out. I believe Moltrap and Klazart casted that one. Here comes the dropship now. Boxer only has 1 turret in his main, and I believe only 1 tank here. 2 tanks here actually. Boxer taking 1 hit on the Scarab. It looks like it was only a partial hit there, and looks like actually the Scarab was a dud, and Free having a little bit of trouble with his micro here. He needs to pick off these tanks in order to do any more damage. Boxer doing a very decent job with micro, and the shuttle goes down for Free. Oh, absolutely terrible for Free. You can see on Free's face, he's like, oh man, I just lost the game. Well, I won't say he necessarily lost the game, but he certainly is going on the way towards losing the game. That Zealot will go down, and he has managed to done absolute bub kiss against Boxer here. Boxer has definitely succeeded in killing off Free, and I think that was more of Free's mistake than Boxer's brilliance. Boxer had 2 turrets there, and Free just exhibiting some very poor micro at this instance. Not very good shuttle micro. I expected someone like Jangbi to be doing a lot better. I could think a lot of better Protosses. Best, for example, would also probably rock Boxer's world with that dropship coming so early. But Free just didn't manage to do it. Basically, he just lost his shuttle, and really he took too many hits from his Reavers also on top of his Reavers. And now Boxer has a firm edge. I expect Boxer to be pushing out pretty soon here. Now that he's getting his 2nd factory up, he does have his expansion up. He's probably gonna actually he's getting his 4th factory up. He's getting all the way up to 4, and Free desperately needs to get another shuttle and fill it with a Reaver to have any chance of defending against this factory push here. Getting his range upgrade now, and you can see he's looking a little bit defeated. The only thing Free can hope for is that Boxer makes some kind of slip up right now. Really, Boxer should have the game if he doesn't make any kind of mistake right now. If he pushes out reasonably soon and he doesn't make any sort of massive mistake, he should have this game within the next 5 minutes, I would assume. And this is I believe the Hanbit coach looking quite worried there. He has reason to be worried. When you do the Reaver Rush and you fail as miserably as Free just failed, basically you're out of it, and this is the ace matchup.